My mom neglected me and ditched me for her new family, so I ditched her too. I was 10 when my mom married Phil. My bio dad had been in prison since I was 3. Nonviolent substance charges, 15-year sentence. My mom never talked about him. The first year with Phil was fine. He'd take me fishing, ask about school. Then my mom got pregnant with my sister Violet. Everything changed overnight. Suddenly, I was the kid who ate dinner alone while they fed Violet in the living room. The kid who walked home from school because the baby needs her nap schedule. By the time my brother Ethan was born 2 years later, I'd stopped expecting anything. I was 14 the first time they left without me. I came downstairs one Saturday morning and the house was empty. No note, no text. They came home 6 hours later with Dave and Buster's bags and mall shopping. Violet, who was 4, ran up to show me her new stuffed animal. We got pizza and played games and Mommy won me this. I looked at my mom. She was putting groceries away, wouldn't make eye contact. We thought you were still sleeping, she said. I wasn't. I'd been awake since 7 a.m. It happened again and again. Every few weeks, I'd hear the garage door open while I was in my room, and I'd rush to the window to see them backing out. Sometimes I'd text, "Where are you guys?" She'd reply 20 minutes later, "Just running errands." The worst was my 16th birthday. I came home from school expecting something. Maybe a cake, maybe just acknowledgement. The house was empty. At 7 p.m., they walked in with Olive Garden bags for 4 people. "Oh," my mom said when she saw me. "I thought you were eating at a friend's house." I'd never said that. Violet noticed I was upset. She was 6 then, starting to understand things. "Why didn't we get him a cake?" she whispered to my mom. "He's too old for that stuff now." I went upstairs and cried for the first time in years. That's when I started planning. I was 17, working part-time at Wendy's for $11.50 an hour. I opened a separate bank account my mom didn't know about. Every check went straight there. In 8 months, I'd saved $3,200. I started researching Navy, Air Force, Marines. Finally decided on Army. Called a recruiter 3 weeks before my 18th birthday. He said I could ship out as early as October if I passed MEPS. I took the ASVAB on a Tuesday during my lunch break at school. Scored an 82. High enough for any MOS I wanted. My mom never asked where I was. I passed MEPS on September 15th. Signed my contract for 11X Infantry. My ship date was October 23rd, 5 weeks away. I started moving my stuff slowly. A box here, a bag there. My friend Amanda's mom said I could store everything in their garage. I'd take things to school in my backpack, then drop them off at Amanda's after. My mom noticed my closet was getting empty. "Did you sell some of your clothes?" "Yeah, needed gas money." She nodded and walked away. Violet was harder to lie to. She was 9 now, almost 10, smart kid. She noticed everything. "Why are you moving your Xbox?" "Lending it to a friend." She didn't believe me, I could tell, but she didn't push. 3 days before I left, my bio dad called. I hadn't heard from him in 14 years. "Hey, it's Raymond. I got out 2 weeks ago. Living at my parents' old house. They left it to me when they passed. Can we talk?" I met him at a Denny's off Route 9. He looked older than his 42 years. "Prison does that. I'm sorry I wasn't there," he said, "for any of it." I told him about the Army, about shipping out in 72 hours. He broke down right there in the booth. The waitress looked over, concerned. "I'm proud of you," he said. "That takes guts." I told him I'd forgive him, but I wasn't calling him dad. Not yet. He had to earn it. He said he understood. I left my mom a letter on the kitchen counter the morning of October 23rd. 4 pages, front and back. I told her about every missed birthday, every time she left without me, every lie about just running errands. I told her I'd rather risk dying overseas than stay invisible in her house. I didn't tell her I'd join the Army. I let her figure that out. My Uber picked me up at 4 a.m. Raymond, my bio dad, stood on his porch and saluted as we drove away. I didn't look back. My mom texted me 6 hours later after she'd read the letter. "How could you leave like this? Without saying goodbye?" I didn't respond. Violet texted the next day. "Are you okay?" "Mom's crying." I told her I'd explain when I could, that I loved her, that none of this was her fault. I'm at Fort Benning now. Week 7 of basic. Raymond writes me every week. My mom hasn't texted again. Sometimes the family you choose matters more than the one you're born into.